Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in the province. And now we come into details. The audience, the Ministry of Transport organized a long-lasting conference to review the performance in 2021 and deploy the 2022 plan of the transport sector on December 25th in Hanoi.
In 2021, the transport sector has had many outstanding achievements recognized by the people and the society. The ministry has also issued some typical regulation on the reduction of road usage charge to support people and businesses affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. In the construction of e-government and digital transformation, the Ministry of Transport has completed the connection of document management software to send and receive four-level electronic documents. 100% of staff use personal digital signatures to process documents and work on the Internet. Despite the complicated situation of the COVID-19 pandemic in many localities, many works and projects of the transport sector are determined to overcome difficulties to complete and put into operation as planned. Transport output was estimated at 2,200 million passengers, down 30% over the same period. Freight transport reached over 1,400 million tons, down 8% over the same period. The volume of goods through the seaport in 2021 increased by 2% over the same period in 2020. The volume of container cargo increased by 6% against the same period last year. Deputy Minister Lê Văn Thành emphasized that the Ministry of Transport must focus on restructuring in the direction of reducing the road transport market share, increasing market share of inland waterway and railway modes of transport, focusing on developing multimodal transport and logistics services on the basis of applying science and technology, improving capacity, efficiency, and quality of transport services, as well as reducing logistic costs.
The Steering Committee 389 of Tay Ninh Province had just issued a big plan to fight against smuggling, commercial fraud, and counterfeit goods during the Lunar New Year 2022, the year of the tiger. The campaign will last until the end of December 28th.
The Provincial Market Regulation Department, the Steering Committee of Tay Ninh Provincial Steering Committee 389, will preside over the implementation, inspection, and urging department branches, Steering Committee 389 of District, Towns and City, to strengthen inspection, strictly handle acts of trading in smart goods, counterfeit goods, banned goods, and essential goods. The border guard will coordinate with the provincial customs to strengthen patrol and control at road border gates, border economic zones, and the cargo gathering area near the border, etc., to strictly control import and export goods, as well as coordinate to blockade at minor roads that are capable of illegally transporting goods across the border. The Department of Industry and Trade cooperates with relevant authorities to proactively monitor and forecast the supply and demand of goods, especially essential products, to proactively have a plan to ensure the balance of supply and demand and stabilize the commodity market during the Lunar New Year. Meanwhile, the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, the Department of Transport, and the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism will be responsible for directing specialized inspection force to inspect and control parasitic bugs, products from animals and plants that don't guarantee quality and food safety. Regarding the provincial police, the force needs to focus on fighting and dismantling the lies and groups of smuggling, commercial fraud, and fake goods, especially items related to the prevention and control of the COVID-19 pandemic, firecrackers, groups of consumer goods serving the Lunar New Year. The People's Committee of District, Towns and City shall strengthen the propaganda of law on the fight against smuggling, commercial fraud, and counterfeit goods, on mass media, the radio system of communes, wards, and markets, etc., so that the people can strictly abide by the regulations of the state. As part of the 2022 Spring Volunteer Campaign, on December 24th, The Youth Union and the Vietnam Youth Federation of Tay Ninh District organized the program Green Shirts accompany COVID-19 patients treated at home. The programs organized with many practical activities. The Youth Union and the Vietnam Youth Federation of Tay Ninh District have actively mobilized social resources to give necessities to families with COVID-19 patients being treated at home, in which priority is given to households with difficult circumstances. Besides, these two units also select volunteers who have been trained and foster skills and knowledge in caring for and treating COVID-19 patients to guide and support the patients' families. This is a new and effective way of Tay Ninh Commun Youth Union. The model has so far been replicated in the whole Tay Ninh district. Right on the first day, 30 households with COVID-19 patients being treated at home were given instructions and gifts worth a total amount of nearly 10 million Vietnam dong.
Moving on other news, the audience among 57 young people receiving Luong Dinh Cua Award 2021, there are 2 representatives from Tay Ninh province.
The Luong Dinh Cua Award is one of the noble awards of the Central Committee of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union, given to praise and reward to young people in rural areas with outstanding achievements in starting their business. The first young man to be awarded was Mr. Đặng Khánh Duy, director of TayNinhTV Co. Limited in Trường Đông Commune of Hoa Thành Town. Starting his business from cassava, one of the key crops of Tay Ninh province, instead of getting stuck in the rut, Mr. Duy has boldly changed direction and pioneered in making super thin rice paper. The company's products so far haven't only served the increasing demands of domestic consumers, but also exported to many demanding markets around the world, won the title of Golden Brand Name of Vietnam Agriculture 2020, and was recognized by the People's Committee of Tay Ninh Province as a 4-star OCUP product. Receiving Luong Dinh Cua Award this year, there was also Mr. Võ Nguyên Vũ, owner of Bay Sang Food and Mulberry Garden Business, based in Suda Commune, U Minh Châu District. Starting with mulberry trees, a fairly new plant variety in Tay Ninh Province, Mr. Vũ not only succeeds in planting, harvesting, and processing products from mulberry, but also succeeds in developing the mulberry garden into an ecotourism and culinary destination, which has resonated and attracted a large number of domestic and foreign tourists. In addition to the outstanding results in the process of starting a business, the 2 young men have made positive contributions to society, creating jobs for local workers. Suoi Commune People's Committee coordinated with 2 units with products qualified for OCUP standards in the commune to organize the program named Being Proud of Suoi Products to introduce OCUP qualified products and potential OCUP products. The program showcased and introduced the 3-star OCUP products of Phú Mỹ Đô Transport Business Household, the Volunteer Youth One Member Co. Limited under Tay Ninh Provincial Youth Union, and the products of Ricky Farm in 107 Suoi Commune. In addition, the potential OCUP products of the Volunteer Youth One Member Co. Limited under Tay Ninh Provincial Youth Union was also displayed at this program. The products were displayed for 2 days starting from December 24th. This is an opportunity to promote and stimulate consumer demand for OCUP products and potential products of Tân Châu District, including Suoi Commune.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is just over 1 month left until the Lunar New Year 2022. But many farmers in Hiệp Tân Flowers Village in Hoa Thành Town so far have not completed sowing yet. Many households are still afraid because of the situation of the COVID-19 pandemic. And now we go to our correspondent report.
Every year at the end of the 10th lunar month, the farmers in Hiệp Trường and Hiệp Tân wards get ready for the Tết flower season. The farmers in Hiệp Tân ward have been growing all kinds of Tết flowers for over 10 years. Normally, they grow all the crops. It's not until holidays, the 15 days of the lunar month or the Lunar New Year, that people start planting flowers to serve customers. For years, the cultivation of flowers has also contributed to improving the life of farmers. Mr. Nguyễn Văn Thuận family has more than 10 years of experience in planting dead flowers. This year, due to worries about the COVID-19 pandemic, his family only planted seeds in moderation. Instead, he intergrouted others to get more income and avoid risk.
To be frankly speaking, this year the number of flowers has halved compared to a few years ago. This year it rains a lot, so the plants and the flowers grow very well.
Not far away, Mr. Nguyễn Minh Tâm families persisted in growing flowers even though the pandemic is still existing.
It can be said that it is a professional pass-on from father to son, so I try to keep the tradition work that my grandparents have left.
With over 2,000 square meters of land, Mr. Tâm family decided to plant marigolds and Dalag daisy flowers. Due to being attached to floriculture for a long time, almost all family members, from young to old, are well versed in the profession. Despite many years of experience and a lot of care, flower farmers in Hiệp Tân Ward aren't reassured because the infectious disease is still complicated. Like previous years, the World Farmers Union also supports farmers from capital of the Bank for Social Policies, as well as other support of the world, towns and province. In the coming time, the Farmers Union will try to support members who grow flowers and other crops in the consumption of products. The World Farmers Union also has an official website to post and sell local products, thereby helping farmers to consume their products, reducing difficulties in the epidemic situation. It's predicted that the supply of dead flowers in the province will decrease, so the price of flowers prepared for the Lunar New Year 2022 will likely increase higher than that of previous years. As for the flower farmers in Hiệp Tân Ward, they just want to have a date of reunion and peace in mind, and a dead flower season worthy of their efforts.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for joining with us and see you next time.